Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Vicki Haspels and I'm the Tarot Coach. This is the weekly forecast, and each week I like to use my deck, the Mythic Tarot, to bring through guidance for the week ahead, channeling messages from the world of spirit and using my own interpretation and psychic abilities to read the cards and bring that guidance through to you. So this is for week commencing June 23rd, 2025. Let's begin. The first card we're looking at is the Influence card, and this card influences the theme of the week. You can think of it as the theme of the week that we are experiencing, and it informs all of the other cards. Here we have Six of Swords. Six of Swords represents making a plan. So this is like a bit of the influence is like a bit of a tidy up week, as in whatever it is that needs to be actioned, make your list and get that action. It's not saying, oh, you have to tidy things up, but it's a great week for getting those last minute things done and dusted and off the table. It looks like we must be coming to, of course, the solstice is coming up. That's actually tomorrow here. So yes, it is another indication that we are like shifting into another vibration, and so getting those things off the table, tidied up and out the way so that we have a fresh start. So let's have a look at the next card, which is our conscious selves. So here we have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups represents grief. It represents leaving something behind, something leaving us. And when I say, the word I got was leaving behind, it's like we're leaving behind an image or how we thought things were going to be. It's like letting go of the fairy tale of something. So expect this week to be a little bit about grieving and letting go of those expectations, or as I said, it's like a fairy tale. We're letting go. What we thought was going to happen, how we thought it was all going to play out, we're coming to realize that that's actually not going to happen. And so that grieving period is necessary, because otherwise we're just dragging that around with us all the time. So that Six of Swords energy that comes in and says, well, okay, what is it that we need to do to cut the cords from that past? What is it that we're leaving behind? Cutting the cords. Unconsciously, on a soul level, on our guidance level, and we have the Emperor. The Emperor represents stability. It represents like a guiding influence of the Father. So wherever it is that we feel that we need grounding or grounding in reality, the Emperor is great for that type of energy, because it's coming from our guidance. Whenever you're feeling that it's a little bit too much, this Five of Cups, by the way, is not like a huge grief, but we're feeling that the loss around something. And so we can access the energy of the Emperor to feel grounded and back into the reality, to use the energy of the Six of Swords to help us move through the week and what it is that we are cutting the cords from. Tune into that. That is our unconscious or subconscious energy. Or unconscious, not subconscious, our unconscious energy, our guidance, our soul, the messages from spirit. Do some meditation, sit in nature, access that to feel grounded. I'm not going to call the Emperor the protector, because I don't really feel in this case we're not being protected from anything, but we are being supported through strong foundational support. The Emperor cannot be moved and will always back you up. So let's have a look at the blockage card, the fear card, and I like to look at it as a healing card. So here we have the Moon. Moon energy means that must be coming up to a new moon. I'm not up with the moon cycle, sorry, but we can use moon energy definitely for healing in this instance. Moon energy, and it's very much about tuning in to that unknown, that really deep connection to our soul self and our spirit self. It is beyond the images that we're getting. It is beyond the words that we get. It is purely sitting in that power and the feeling. of what it means like to really connect with something that is we are a part of, but is also outside, like a greater unknown. It feels unknown because it doesn't have a word. We fear it. That's why it's sitting in the fear part of it, because we want to know everything. We want to control it. We want to understand it. We want to get it. Why am I not getting it? So in order to heal, it's coming to terms with, you know what, we can feel the shift, but we don't have to know the shift. So the moon also warns us or advises us not to make rash decisions or jump into anything. I've got to fix it this way. I'm going to try this. And all those we can lose ourselves in the moon. And that moon energy as well. And we might feel a sort of bit off kilter. Work with the Emperor. Call in that grounding energy. Work with the moon in connecting with that really strong part of who we are. Connecting it from here. I was wondering why I had to put a crystal on today. You can see that one. We can connect with moon energy through here, this chakra here. So this is our connection from us to our higher selves and only our story here. So we can use a beautiful beam of light from this chakra, the thymus chakra, to that higher power, connecting it and connecting to who we are, nothing else, no messages, no nothing else. Strengthen that connection between us and spirit. So the next card we're looking at is action. How are we going to behave? How are we going to act? So you have the Knight of Swords. Quick decisions. Quick. So if we think about the Six of Swords in this instance, that means that, and we're sort of going through that loss, letting go of something, grieving something, feeling like we've missed out on something, that fairy tale. The Knight of Swords allows us to make the cuts quick, makes the separation quick. So it's not going to be a long, drawn-out thing that we must sort of suffer through. You can, if you want to, you can, but you can access the energy of the Knight of Swords in order to make the disconnect from that past that we don't need anymore, that we're actually letting go. The reality of what it is, cut. Knight of Swords, you can let it go just like that. Access the energy of the Knight of Swords. So our action is to say, have that realization, that epiphany. Use the moon energy to tap into that epiphany. You know what? I don't need this. It's gone. Knight of Swords energy is that pivot. Bang. Done. Gone. Move on. So you can choose to drag it around if you want to, but Knight of Swords is perfect for just moving on really, really quickly. It's like something drops in. Got it. Okay, I'm out of here. Now, future. What does it look like? Following all this, we're for an alignment with that energy. Tune into it, ride it out, go with that flow, as they say. Look at that. Strength card. Perfect. Strength card is getting back our power, getting back our energy. So by letting that dream go, or that, I want to say fantasy, the thing that we thought it would be, cutting the cords. This is the stuff that's pulling out. We're giving energy to something that doesn't exist anymore. And by grounding ourselves in our reality, checking in with the Emperor, checking in with the moon, reconnecting with our spirit self, we get that energy back. Strength card is all about physical health, physical energy, and feeling powerful that we can do it. So it's not like, we have to wait for something out there to tell us what to do. It draws it in for us, and we have faith and power in us. It's because everything's working in alignment. Isn't that what we're looking for? Isn't that what we're doing all of this self-awareness work for, all this healing work, is so that we can feel so connected to everything that we feel confident and strong enough that we can deal with anything, do anything, make a decision about something, because we are trusting what's going on in here. So it's rediscovering that strength. It's always been there. We just have to find it again. So what is the karmic lesson? What's the overarching theme for this week? What is it that we are learning about ourselves and the world of spirit and our place in that whole cycle? Seven of Wands. So 7 of Wands means that we deserve, sorry, no, take that all back. The word I'm getting is self-sabotage. So we're letting go of our self-sabotage. That must be what that, go back to the Five of Cups again. Yeah. So the Five of Cups is where we're pulling ourselves down because maybe we couldn't make something happen. Maybe we thought if we did this, this and this, we were going to have all the things. It's not that your dream couldn't come true. It's just that there are some dreams that it's time to cut the cord and let it go. The 7 of Wands is the lesson that, you know what we have achieved is fantastic. Once we're sitting in the strength of who we are, the 7 of Wands says, you know what? You've had it all the time. You got rid of all the excess, the stuff that's been dragging you down. All gone. Cut it all away. Now you can stand strong in your own power. And the 7 of Wands confirms that, affirms that there's no more self-sabotage going on. Who doesn't want that? Okay. Anyway, so that's the weekly forecast for week commencing June 23rd, 2025. My name is Dr. Vicki Haspels. I'm the Tarot Coach. Have a wonderful week. Thank you for tuning in. Much love from me, and I'll see you next week. Mwah. Bye for now.